Hey friends, Nilay Patel here from SilverSilk and More, and I want to welcome you to the Tuesday Toots. These tutorials are designed to make making jewelry easy for you guys and fun, creative and inspirational. And I wanted to show you guys how to put this earring together using Capture Chain, which is the chain that you see right here. This color is called Shoreline, which means it's got a gunmetal colored ball chain, and knitted over that is a baby blue wire, a 32 gauge wire, 34 gauge wire. And I am using some other materials actually that I want to go over. A bead from Jesse James Beads. This is one of their custom little beads. Beautiful. It's got this great um, baby blue color inlaid in it, and I thought that this would be a great match for the Shoreline Capture Chain. I'm also using my custom findings. So this is the double strand end cap, which it's got teeth inside of it. It's a little difficult to see, but it is custom made for the capture chain so that it actually grasps the ball chain inside of it and holds on tight. So you don't need any glue or special tools to use it. I went ahead and attached a earring finding directly to the double strand end cap there to save some time. I'm also using 20 gauge wire. You just need a little bit of this. This one happens to be some Softflex craft wire, as well as 24 gauge, or 26 would even work. And I've pre-strung some seed beads on there. I'm using size 8, which is right here. And I did count this out on both pieces. So we're going to be using 23 to 24 of the size 8 seed beads, and about 13 of the size 6 seed beads. These are a pretty good size, and these are also cut. As you can see, that's what gives them their faceted, really cool sparkle and shine. Again, I just pre-strung it onto the wire just to make things easy. So the first thing you're going to do is take a piece of capture chain. This happens to be about 3 inches or so. And I'm going to go ahead and stick it inside of my finding and give it a good crimp. To crimp it, all you need to do is stick that inside as much as you can. Let it go all the way into that channel. Take a pair of nylon jaw pliers and give it a good press, just like that. If you tug on it, it should not come out. Okay. Again, I just use a pair of nylon jaw pliers to do that, and the particular finding color I am using today is my antique gold to match with this beautiful antique gold bead as well. All of my findings are custom plated with the same color, so that you're going to see consistent color plating throughout all of SilverSilk custom findings. Okay, you are going to need the bead, so we're going to just stick that into our loop that we've just made. Try and get it as centered as possible with the holes kind of really perpendicular to our finding here. And then I'm just going to take my 20 gauge wire and I'm going to pass through one side of the knitted chain all the way to the other. You can adjust as much as you need to make sure that this is nice and centered. Looks like I got it pretty good. You just kind of weave it back and forth until that wire does go through. It should go through very easily. If it doesn't quite make it, you can readjust and try again. Looks pretty good though. Just gonna straighten this guy out, just like that. Okay, the next step is to string our beads. So they're actually just wired on to this wire. So all we're going to do is wrap this around a couple times, just like that. No need to go too over the board with this. It's actually going to hold very securely. And slide all your beads on, and then go ahead and wrap it around the other side, just like this. What I did was I just wrapped it a few times, maybe about 3 or so, just enough to give me a little bit of a gap so that my seed beads can rest comfortably within the next space here. And then I'm just going to turn this around. and go back to the other side. Here's where you can take your chain nose pliers and do a little bit of readjusting with the wire. Just like that. I'm just going to wrap this around a couple times like that. Very, very easy, I will say. This is probably one of the easiest projects that I've done in a long time. And then you just simply cut your wire as close as you can to the 20 gauge wire. And then you can use your chain nose pliers to kind of secure the loose ends here. Make sure that nothing is poking out. Just like that. So you can see that the earring base is already made. And what I'm gonna do is just trim this on both sides, about equal length. It's probably, give or take, maybe 1/3 of an inch. There we go. Then I'm just gonna take a pair of round nose pliers and kind of grasp it towards the end there to get a good sized loop. And I just twisted it right in. Just gives me another little decorative accent. There we go. Very easy, you guys. There we are. All right, and I've got a pair of, oops, if I can get this untangled. Pair of Egyptian-inspired earrings. Look at that. Pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty easy. Guys, if you love these tutorials, please subscribe to my channel at SilverSilk, the SilverSilk YouTube channel. You can find these materials on a couple different websites. First is silversilkonline.com for the findings and the capture chain. You can grab the bigger decorative beads on jessejamesbeads.com, and you can grab the craft wire on softflexcompany.com. And the seed beads, I'm pretty sure you probably have these in your inventory, but if you don't, Fusion Beads has a ton of seed bead colors that you can definitely pick up from. All right, guys, that's been our little tutorial. Very quick and easy today. Again, I hope you will subscribe to the YouTube channel for more tutorials to come, and I will see you guys again here soon. Take it easy.